Om Shanti. Welcome to everyone. Hope you can hear me. Welcome to all and welcome to Lighthouse Guided Meditations evening. So I'm glad you joined us today. These are sessions held by Brahma Kumari's Lighthouse Center, Monday to Saturday, every evening, and we explore a unique theme each week. And this week we will be exploring the topic of letting go and letting go of anger, of all of the topics. So, and welcome to everyone who is new to this as well. And just like to apologize for this Zoom thing. I'm not sure what happened there, but I had to restart the meeting today. So hopefully everyone is able to join. So this topic, let us come back to that. Om Shanti. The topic is letting go of anger. And this anger, we seem to all experience this, right? Everyone seems to experience it in different ways. And it often happens when things don't go our way, when we feel hurt, we feel disrespected, or even sometimes when we are not understood by others, we feel angry. But if we look deeply, we see that anger is only the sign of inner pain. It rises when we truly forget who we are, really who we are. And in truth, I'm a peaceful being. Peace is my natural state. When I forgot this and I expect others to make me feel respected or even loved and accepted, I start to lose control. And what happens then? We feel angry. So it hurts us first, actually, when we get angry because, we are the ones who are holding it and giving it to others, and then it hurts others as well. So how do we release that anger? So it's through understanding and remembering who we truly are as a soul, as a spiritual being, a child of the Supreme Soul. And when we connect with this higher source of peace, we tend to receive the sound is breaking. Okay. I'm not sure if I can do anything about it. I'm going to try to reconnect. But in the meantime, just following on, finishing the topic that when we connect with the higher source of peace, we tend to get that as our qualities. We emerge that qualities from the Supreme when we get the power from them. And power of peace is the one we can use when we feel this angry. We can release that anger. It gives us a chance to reflect and respond rather than react. So we will discover this topic of anger. Just bear with me while I sort out my internet connection. Is it better? I hope it's okay. So let us start this session and really enjoy this time. Whatever's happened, it's happened in the past. And now is the only moment we have. So let us start with deep breaths in and out when you're ready. And when you relax, sit comfortably and take one more deep breath in and out and relax the body. So let us scan our body from top to toe, starting from the top of the head and the forehead. Eyebrows, relax. Relax the eyes and see if you can keep them open just for one day. Focus it on somewhere which is not distracting, something very simple, just a plain wall. We are not going to stare at it, but it's just a gentle gaze. Relaxing the jaw, we tend to hold a lot on our jaw. So relax, coming down to the neck and shoulders. Relax. Relax the chest as you breathe in and out. Coming down to the stomach and the hip area. Relax. Relax your feet, legs. And one more deep breath in and out. Again in your own time. Top of the head and the whole face. Torso, arms, and the legs. Now focus on the true identity of the soul. Living inside of this body, in the middle of the forehead, behind the eyes. Seeing through this eyes, hearing through these ears, speaking through this mouth, yet soul is completely different to this body. Let us hold the space when we think about our true qualities of love, peace, joy, wisdom, purity, and power. All of these qualities of the soul. This is truly who I am. And all the rest, like anger, jealousy, ego, and all the other vices, are not me. I have accumulated them over the time throughout my journey here. I am a peaceful being of light, complete opposite to what I think I am. I am not an angry being. It's temporary. In fact, when I merge the spice, by emerging this peace, that reservoir of peace inside, I experience that stillness, silence. Yes, thoughts may come and go, but I, the being of light, love, and peace, that's my true nature. So let us discover an aspect of love with this topic today.
One of the first ways to release anger is to spend time on focusing on love. In this moment, I give myself a gift of love by giving myself a space to be silent, to be still, to enter into that calm, quiet sanctuary of my mind. And just for this moment, I allow my mind to completely relax. I allow the energy of peace to wash away all the tensions and stress. And I know that if I give myself this gift daily, then naturally it's easy to be free from the energy of anger. And it's so much easier to harmonize with the world around me. But another thing I can do is practice acceptance. Sometimes I can have unrealistic expectations and demands on those around me. And I can release anger when I allow others to be who they are. When I accept that everyone has to find their own way and that everyone has their own path to travel. I can release anger when I allow every human being to be exactly what they need to be in that moment. I can release anger when I accept that within every human being there is something good, something beautiful, and I can choose to focus on that instead of what I think they're not doing right. I can give the gift of acceptance. And even if someone is coming at me with negative energy, I have the power to remain peaceful. I have the power to stay in my own dignity and to not let anyone diminish my own inner beauty. My priority in life is not to control others, but to nurture and awaken my true spiritual self so that I can tap into the peace and love within me, so that my life becomes a gift to this world. When I keep the priority of changing myself, harmony will happen naturally.
Om Shanti. Welcome back. And I hope you enjoyed that. The practice of releasing anger through love. And it is not just about doing it once and forget about it. This is a practice we need to do over some time. That means time and time again. When you feel this sort of anger coming up, we practice in that moment. But not only that, we can practice when we don't have those moments coming up, so we are ready when it comes up. So before we start the other meditation, let us create another short meditation time for ourselves. So let us gently focus on ourselves as a soul. Soul is just the tiniest point of light. It's like a battery in a car. And this body is like a car. Without the battery, car cannot function. And just like that, body cannot function without the soul. When the soul leaves the body, we call it death. That means the part that soul was playing in this drama is finished. So let us keep this awareness of the soul leaving one body, but then he takes another brand new body in a womb with new gender, new family, new role. So for that soul, past birth was just a story. When we understand this simple yet profound truth of life, all our fears, our disappointments fade away. The pain inside of not knowing what will happen next after death scares many people. And that's one of the reasons of becoming angry with oneself, not knowing the future, being scared of what it will bring. There are many other situations when we tend to think that other person is making me angry. But when I look at myself deeply, it only me feeling that trigger from someone's words, actions, that the feeling of anger emerges. It means that I am either in pain or I am scared and not understanding the situation or the person. And when the situation is where we don't know what to do comes up, we feel angry. But when we know that all of this is coming my way to make me look within, to find my deepest treasures, treasures of love and especially peace, because that's my true nature as a soul. But I have forgotten myself completely. And this is why I don't even think that I'm peaceful. More and more I practice experiencing myself as a soul, more I can emerge that beautiful virtue of peace and silence. And over time, the vice of anger merges inside. But it is me with understanding when I practice this. I can truly let go of this vice of anger because it's truly not serving me. It's only hurting me, the soul, by holding on to it. And when I let go, I feel peace. I am at peace then. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So let us understand this topic deeply. But before that, let's make sure that we are sitting comfortably and that if we need to stretch, we can spend a couple of minutes doing that. So we can do some neck movements and the body movements while sitting. So we can do a bit of a twisting. So let's twist on the left side with a little bit of neck movement as well. And then on the right. And now we can move the neck on the left, tilt them. And on the right. And then move it forwards and back. As much as you can only, please. And then maybe we can go round once. And the other way. Okay, so let's see if we can sit comfortably once again. And let's experience another peaceful meditation and really understanding this topic of anger. Let's take a deep breath in once again. And out. And sit quietly and take a slow, easy breath now. Make it natural. Let the shoulders drop and face soften. And let the thoughts slow down. We become present to this moment. Let us move our awareness inside to that space, quiet space behind the eyes, the seat of the soul. I, the soul, am being of peace. And this is my original nature. I cannot look for peace outside. It lives within me. That reservoir of peace, calm and still, completely beautiful. Experience that peace by imagining a scene in front of you. When you sit by the lake, still and silent lake, you feel that tranquility and peace. Immerse that feeling in this moment, that peace is within me, the soul. It's not outside. It's inside of me. Now let us look at this topic of anger. Why does it come? So let us explore a few more reasons. It comes when something feels unfair, hurtful, and it comes when our expectations are not met, when people, situations, so even myself don't we don't behave the way I wanted. Everything is not as per I need. Sometimes because of pain, physical pain, comes the anger, an old hurt that was never understood. Sometimes it comes from fear of losing control, fear of not being respected or loved, and many, many other reasons. But deep inside, the truth is, I, the soul, am already complete. I don't need anything. I am already loved. Loved by who? Loved by the Supreme Soul, who is our parent. He's parent of each and every soul. We are loved completely. We are accepted fully. And when we forget this truth, and we start to depend on people, situations, and we expect peace from them, and when they don't give that, anger rises like a flame. And that flame only burns me and not them. So let's choose to understand this today and heal ourselves. This doesn't mean that it will stop in the next moment, but with our own acceptance and understanding, we can take action. It's okay to feel angry in the past. Let us not judge ourselves. And in this moment, for everything we've said and done, we forgive. We forgive ourselves. Each emotion is only a signal, a message asking me to return to peace. And that feeling we should be grateful for. And we gently allow that anger to leave us. We are learning. We are learning the language of peace once again. We are learning to respond and not to react. And every time we feel this anger coming up, let us take a deep breath and think, who am I? I am a peaceful being. And that moment, that feeling will change. And we will choose to respond rather than react. So now in this gentle awareness, let's lift our thoughts upwards, beyond the noise of this world and into the subtle world of golden light, the home of all the souls, our home. There in this silence, let us feel the presence of the Supreme Soul, who is our parent, who is the ocean of peace, ocean of love and purity. Feel that vibrations of peace like the waves of the ocean coming to you, the soul, completely submerging the whole of impure identities and completely filling the soul with peace. His light is cool, healing, and powerful. It surrounds the soul completely. And it touches the wounds of anger and cools them as sunlight melts away the mist. And we absorb, the soul absorbs the qualities, his own qualities of patience, compassion, understanding. In his company, our inner fire turns into golden glow of peace. And anger transforms into strength, spiritual strength. Not the strength of the body, but the strength of the mind. With this strength, we are able to take that breath before reacting. That is the spiritual strength. Now, feel that energy of anger leaving our heart as a gentle wave of light carries it away, and feel that lightness as if a heavy weight has been lifted. Where there was irritation, now there is calmness. And where there was hurt, there is forgiveness. We are the masters of our feelings, and we can control anger. Anger doesn't control us. Now, bring our attention back to this room, but carry something precious with you, a new understanding, a new power. And we know now why anger comes and what we need to end it through the remembrance of who we are and that connection with the one divine source. We can be peaceful again. The soul is peace, soul is light. And when we say Om Shanti, it means that I am peace, that I am peaceful being. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me, and apologies for the internet issues and joining issues. Um, Hopefully it'll be okay next week, but do join in every week, every night if you can, and enjoy this beautiful, precious time. Take care and have a lovely evening, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye for now.